Yo, what's going on? Planks for abs, abdominal exercises, really popular exercise. I got 2 or 3 hacks to make your planks more effective. Do you ever do planks or ab exercises and not feel a soreness in the muscle group the next day? That means that maybe you're doing the same thing too often and your muscles are used to that exercise, or you're not as effective with the actual exercise as you should be. So I'm real excited to show this to you. I think you can do planks less. I know you can do planks less, but make them more effective, and less is better. But first, let's just say, don't fall into the trap of working your abdominal exercises, your abs, because you want this to go down and this to improve. That's a big mistake people make. They think doing ab exercise is gonna make them happier with their midsection. And that's just not the case. You'll be much more time efficient if you work your abs 2 or 3 times a week for 5 to 10 minutes at a time, and you spend your other efforts and time tearing your muscle fibers down of your big muscle groups. We call them your hot spots. Your chest with pushing exercises, your legs and buns with squatting and lunging exercises, and your back with pulling exercises. Tear those muscle fibers down in a controlled, healthy way, and then eat a nutrition plan to help build those muscles back up and recover, and then cycle your carbs so that you can go below your maintenance of calories and carbs for a couple days to burn more calories than you take in, and then the third day maybe take in more carbs in the form of calories so your body doesn't shut down and go into the starvation mode. And do a couple days of interval cardio outside of the weight training workouts. That is how you bring your overall body fat level down to be happier with how you feel about this midsection. Don't think you're gonna do ab exercises alone to be happy with this midsection. Here we go. So the plank exercise. Here's the key. Instead of doing 1, 2, 3 minutes and trying to go longer and thinking that's gonna be more effective, don't do that. Do shorter duration and do 1 minute is an example of a time frame most people can hit, and do 3 of those with a 10 to 15 minute break in between. So shorter duration, more repetitions, that will allow you to focus on the hacks I'm gonna share with you now. So here we go. All right, so I don't know how well you can see me, but all right. This is a typical plank position. Make sure the butt's not too high in the air. Push your butt down so your body's pretty straight like a board. Now, visualize on pulling your navel up towards your back, towards your vertebrae. Then that will help you squeeze the abs from the inside out. So pull the belly button up towards the vertebrae. Give me a Kegel squeeze. A Kegel squeeze for females, they're very well aware of that from their OB/GYN doctors. Strength is your lower pelvic muscles that are responsible for urinary flow, sexual function, and it's like the bottom of your abdominal wall, okay? For guys, if you've never heard the term before, it's like stopping urine in the middle of flow. Just pull up and in, just like you're trying to stop urine in the middle of flow. So, during the 1 minute plank, you're thinking of 3 things: pulling the belly button in, Kegel squeeze, pulling those lower pelvic muscles up nice and high, and then squeeze your butt cheeks. All 3 at the same time. And a 4th one that's gonna work your abdominal wall from the inside out. Then the last thing I'm gonna throw on top of that is to work the 6-pack rectus abdominis muscles. Then drive your chin down and bring your head down and look at your toes. That action of bringing your chin down is gonna work the superficial rectus abdominis muscles that are on the surface of your deep abdominal wall. They're underneath the skin. You see the 6-pack on fitness models because they're the parts of the abs that are more superficial. So those are the 3 things that you think about to do 1 minute planks. Average person of average fitness should really squeeze all those 4 hacks for the 1 minute, then rest 15, 20, 30 seconds, catch your composure, catch your breath, get in there and do it again. 3 1 minute planks, working on the 4 muscle mindset. 1, pull the belly button in, work those deep ab muscles. Number 2, Kegel squeeze. Work those lower pelvic muscles. Number 3, squeeze the butt cheeks. Number 4, drive the chin down and bring the head down and look at your toes. Then you'll work the rectus abdominis, the superficial ab muscle. 3 1-minute planks. There you go. Guys, if you work on the male Kegel squeeze and you get in tune with that muscle group, and ladies too, you will be able to be more in control of your urinary flow. You'll be able to enjoy your orgasms more because it'll be more powerful on the ejaculation. So guys, that'll give you incentive to hit this one pretty hard and pretty often. Do it a couple every other day. Another thing I'll throw in there for planks, a little bit of advanced plank technique, would be to come up and do a push-up plank. Do everything similar. You can do a push-up plank, and then you can alternate also coming down to a forearm nice and slow, and then coming up to a push-up plank. So you can alternate down to a forearm plank, up to a push-up plank. You can stay stationary for a minute on the push-up plank. That'll give you a lot of variation. If somebody has an issue with, they need entry level, just use a bench. Anybody can do a plank with something about 2-3 feet off the floor. This would be entry level plank right here. So there you go. There's my hacks on how to make the plank more effective. Comment below if you have any questions. We'll chat it out. Tell me if you like these kind of videos. If you want to share this, obviously, with other people that may benefit from it. All right? And tell me what kind of videos you would like from me more in the future. You do have the power to change to make the rest of your life the best of your life. Woo!